going on, my peoples? Welcome back. You already know what time it is, man. We're finna get active again, man. So as you can see from the thumbnail, we're finna break down this suspension on the Malibu. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Me personally, I've never ever dealt with like suspension like this, or suspension period to this degree. Never dropped like any type of suspension stuff on it other than like changing out shocks and just shocks, nothing else. So it's the first time, so I'm gonna be learning, be taking it slow. My goal is to take this thing apart as a whole, dropping it as a whole. I want to be able to just drop this whole assembly down, so hopefully I can do that. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Same thing with the front, because we got all this stuff here is gonna be brand new. Everything gonna be brand new, so let's go and get active with it. But before we get started, you already know what you gotta do for your butt. You gotta like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Definitely smash that notification bell, that we can still let all the new drops you did. So let's get active. So the first couple things I'm gonna take apart, I'm gonna go ahead and take the brake caliper off, get these brake pads off. I should just be able to slide the, can I slide the roller off too? No, because I had to take that, no. So we're gonna keep that. So we're just gonna take the brake caliper off. And then from there, I'm hoping to just drop the shock on this, on both sides. And then we're just gonna shoot the bolts off, the upper and lower control arm. That should kind of release this side. And then I'm gonna take, let's see. I think it's gonna work, y'all. Don't hold me to this. We're gonna see. We're gonna kind of change it up as we go along. I'm gonna take these bolts loose here, off to the side. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And we're gonna take the bolt off here. So that should give us what we need to drop it. If I don't take the bolt off here, I'm probably gonna take the bolt off up underneath. And then we're gonna drop that as a whole thing. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, taking it from up underneath. So let's go and get started, man. I'm hoping as I'm praying. I'm praying that's gonna be the wave, that's gonna be the move. Like I said, I haven't done this before, but it's the first time for everything. And I definitely like learning new things, you did. So we're gonna go and tackle this, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this real quick, man. And we're gonna see what's to it. If you've been following what's been going on with the Malibu, basically the shocks and all the shocks, all the springs on this car is brand spanking new. Literally had to get the car together so I can get it to paint. And what happened was the shocks, it was, I think the springs on this side or on the front side of this car was cut. And like literally the tire was rubbing up here. So by the time we got it painted, B, who paints my cars, he was like, I can't let you leave out the shop, you know what I mean, with the tire in it, cause it's gonna mess up the paint, this, that, and the third. If it starts rubbing up against the inside, that fender is gonna cause the paint to crack. So we decided to go ahead and just buy, you know, the XL and KYBs, shocks. I think I got Moog Springs, M-O-O-G, I think that's how you pronounce them. I think I got the same on the back. Yeah, so literally taking this stuff off to go with something else, right? So we're going coilovers and stuff now, so all this stuff is void. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this new stuff. I'm just kind of like tuck it to the side. I could use them on a Carlo, but the ones in the back are brand new. The ones in the front are the same. I'm not sure the ones in the front are new. So I might use them on the Monte Carlo, but I might not. I might just try to sell them. I mean, these type of parts, man, they come kind of like cheap. So selling them, I don't know if I'll get it, you know, and get, you know, some of my money back off of these, because you can literally run into a parts store and grab these for like dirt cheap. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see what's up with it. For now, we're just gonna take them to the side. You did. So just wanted to kind of tune in with you on that. Let's go and get back to this. I went ahead and took these off on both sides. I got the brake caliper off on this side. So now it's just tackling these larger bolts, and we should be able to drop this thing as a whole. So we're gonna see. I got the car stands up on the both sides. So once I release this stuff, if it falls, it's gonna fall right on this. You did. So let's go and get this. Alright people, just kind of keeping it real with you, keeping it real. Yeah. Gonna cut this off real quick. Let y'all know where I'm at. Let y'all know where I'm at. Alright. So I went ahead and took apart the idler arm, which is screwed up here onto the side right here. And went ahead and unbolted the top control arm, and slightly got the bottom control arm unbuttoned on both sides. I got the bolts sliding out, but then it's kind of like dropping at an angle. This, then the third, so I can't get it out of place. So now I got stuck. So this is me trying to take a shortcut. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to have to take apart like the spindle and all this good stuff. So with that being said, there's really no way around it. I'm gonna have to detach the top part from the spindle. Let me see. Yeah. So once I hit that bolt, only reason why I didn't want to do this is because these bolts have been on here for a long time, a very, very long time. So I don't know how hard it's gonna be to get them loosened up and get this thing to breaker free. But I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it. Once I get that spindle off, to be perfectly honest with you, I should be able to take this top part off with no problem. That spring part should just drop, to be honest with you, and then I'd be able to take this side completely off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the, what do you call it, the pins out. I'll take the pins out, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this thing unbolted, and we're gonna do just that. You did. So cutting corners, sometimes it don't work, sometimes it do. This is one of them cases that ain't gonna work out, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it the right way you did. So stay tuned. All right people, finally got it out, got the spring out, got the upper control arm off, lower control arm down. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Man, I almost lost my life a couple minutes ago. So went ahead and started taking the upper control arm off. Keep in mind, all this stuff is still together. You know what I mean? Spring's still in place, the whole nine. So when I'm dropping it, when I'm unloosening the bolt on the upper control arm, of course it's kind of like just dropping. You know what I mean? By itself. Me not thinking, the spring is actually pushing it down, because typically you got to hammer this to kind of break it loose, all this good jazz. And not thinking, so I went ahead and unloosened it all the way, and then shit came flying, I mean literally flying down, hit the concrete, this, that, and the third, because of the spring. The spring was stuck up in here, like, and literally I'm standing right behind it. So if this spring would have came out of place and came at me, it would have been all over. So I was shot out real quick and went and got the spring compressor tool. So part number for this one is 57035. It's OEM tools. I think it's like 50 bucks. So I went ahead and got that, and now this thing is off. I can literally go ahead and take these bolts off real quick, drop this lower control arm, and this side is completely done. We're gonna go to the next side, and then we're gonna be good, you did? So as you can see, man, all this stuff needs to be sanded and resprayed. You did? So I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing forward, man, and we're gonna see what we got. Alright, I got this side down, got it down completely. And it looks hella good being down. So I'm gonna go on and tackle this other side real quick. Lessons learned, you know what I mean? So yes, I can go ahead and unbolt the top one if I really wanted to. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to go ahead and use the spring compressor. Go and put that up there. And then after I do that spring compressor, I should be able to unzip the top half of it, of the control arm, the upper control arm. And shit, we gonna be in motion then, bit motion. excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick. We're gonna see what's to it, man. We're gonna see what's to it. Gonna get it done. So watch me work. Alright people, we got it out. You know what I mean? It took some finagling. Still not all the way done, man. It look like I'm gonna have to take the dang on steering rod off in order to get this top, this upper, god dog, my head's everywhere. Upper and lower, what do they call them? Damn things. Yeah. You know what? I can't even worry about right now. You had to get this upper off. So it's literally as half as moving around, but I ain't got enough clearance in between here and here to squeeze this off. And so yeah, so it look like I'm gonna have to take this steering shaft off. So I'm gonna probably do this tomorrow, man. Unloosen it, push it up, and I'll be able to squeeze that back out. And then honestly, this steering shaft, I might actually go ahead and take it completely off. And I want to do the Jeep steering shaft thing conversion that we did on the Monte Carlo. So while we out here, while we got it out, we might as well go and tackle it. You did. So control arm, the upper control arm. So yeah, I got it done. Looks good. It's complete. So all I gotta do is take these brake calipers off on both sides. I gotta get new brake lines. Brake caliper lines, I gotta get new ones. So, but that's where we at, man. That's where we at. I'll start putting together the new look for this sometime this weekend. I'm gonna leave it like this whole, that way I can kind of use this to kind of judge or gauge you know, the length or whatnot, like the tie rods and all this good stuff. So I want to make sure I get it as close as possible, you know what I mean, to wherever this is. So, but with that being said, man, oh, it's done. It's done. I'm gonna go and clean the shop back up, and or the garage. I'm gonna clean the garage back up, and go and call it a night. You did. So there's stuff everywhere. So that being said, man, I appreciate y'all checking in, and we out.